go ahead and run down a whole spread. That's just what I feel guided to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and let's do 4. I forgot to do 4 rows. The first row is who you are independently without him. Okay. The second row is who he is independently without you. And then each of y'all will have your own row. What side of each other do y'all bring out? When you are with him, how do you act? And when he is with you, how does he act? And then I want to run both of those side by side, and I want to see the dynamic all together. I want a clear picture. I want a clear picture. And just remember, when I said, I'm reading the energies behind it, so it's not that you're super aggressive. Okay? I don't want you to be picturing yourself as like some huge monster that's aggressive and angry. And I also don't want you to picture, I don't want you to think that I picture him as like some innocent little coward. I understand that it's an energy behind it, right? Because sometimes our personalities don't match our energy we give, right? Sometimes the loudest one in the room is the scaredest, right? Sometimes the kindest one is the strongest, right? And sometimes we just get pushed to our limits. All right, this is you for sure, this deck. I just feel like this is his deck. I don't think the energy's in that one. Yeah, I'm correct. I just and King of Wands. Thank you, sir. Yep. It up. And I also want my love deck. Where is it? Look how I just did it. Hopeless and then open heart. Stick out. Spirit saying you're not hopeless. You're not hopeless. You're just living in fantasy right now. Daydreaming and imagining and fantasizing. But you're not hopeless. You're stressed. There's some karma being served, but you're not hopeless. Thank you, Spirit. Escaping. Remember what I said, when he lies, he's lying to himself. When he is running away, he's running from himself. When he's hiding from himself. And you want to know how I know that? Because no matter what woman he gets with, he's going to see the same results, correct? Correct. All right, let's see here. Wait 1 second. I do feel that. All right, Spirit, I want to go ahead and get into her energy and his energy, please. Please guide my hands. Allow me to select the right cards. Let me be protected by Spirit. Let me get her the answers that she needs that are most important. I want her to see the truth. I only want the truth that serves her highest good. I don't want anybody interfering with this reading. I don't want any energetic interference. I only want the truth to come through. Nothing but the truth. No matter what. Sorry, I have so many cords. I have so many cords. I have so many cords. All right, here we go. I just want to cleanse real quick. 1 second. I can't work when it's chaotic. 1 second. Sure, I could have probably done this before. It's fine. I've been in and out all day, and I wasn't really planning on doing a huge spread, but as soon as I clicked record, I was like, yeah, that's what I want to do. And I just have to have a cleansed space so the energy is not in this one. Yeah, so I did channel that there is a woman from his job or by his job, something like that. And I kept hearing Amanda, and then I pictured like a dry cleaning place. And keep in mind, the symbols that Spirit shows me can sometimes just be symbolism, right? Like one time I can see a basement, and either you actually have a basement or it's somebody's subconscious, right? Something like that. So it could be somebody's cleaning the evidence. I mean, you know, whatever. Because I specifically channeled laundry place, dry cleaning, starched pants, dry cleaning service, and tags in pocket. But then I'm like, you told me You said you found receipts or something, right? Maybe in his pants. Did you tell me that? I can't remember. So maybe that's what I was sensing. I'm not sure. But I specifically am sensing a dry cleaning tag. Like, you know, like when you go get your pants, it's dry cleaned or whatever, right? They put the little white tag. That's what I was sensing. But it was in a pocket, right? I don't know. Why would somebody put it in their pocket? I don't know. Which is weird to me. And then I also channeled Amanda from work, something about his work, by his work, near his work, at his work, something like that, and dark hair. Yeah. So that's, I didn't really get too much for him, but that's what I gathered. So, whatever to that, I guess. All right, this is gonna be his energy. I wanna know, Spirit, what kind of man is he individually? This deck feels light. He's just not a heavyweight champion like he thinks, I guess. I feel like I'm missing half the deck. That's so weird. He's just a hollow thing. I use this deck all the time. It feels like it's missing. So. All right, Spirit. Who is he? By himself. I want to do 3 cards. 3 cards. Maybe between 3 and 5. 3 and 5. Please guide my hands. By himself, as a man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's 3, 4. One more piece. Only if it applies. Thank you. 5, 6, 7. Thank you, Spirit. Look what's at the bottom. Empress energy. That's feminine energy that he is either having an issue with, or it's part of his personality. Look at the devil right there. Stop it. He likes to be chained to nurturing feminine energy. He maybe had a problem with his mom and it kind of manifested over to his relationships. That could be also what I'm feeling. Empress is a mother. Empress is nurturing energy. Empress is that. And then the devil. Chained, bound, stuck, trapped. Bound. He likes nurturing energy to be bound to him, but he secretly resents it. He requires it and he resents it. I've never seen this before on her dress. First of all, there's a rabbit at her feet. Prosperity. Completely different deck, by the way. I don't know if you watched that Marshall one, but the rabbit. But what I was noticing was, look on her dress. I don't know if you can see it on camera. See how those 2 flowers are like right there? The gold. You know what that looks like? Little Shop of Horrors movie where he's like, feed me, Seymour. Like he's feeding off of her. I mean, look, just look at it. This is his whole personality. This is what his whole personality depends on. 9:29 on the clock, September 29th. Okay, who is he as a man? Spirit, by himself. A sad man. Sharp, calculated, dominant, manipulative, acts like a page of cups. He's really sad though. He's really empty on the inside. He knows how to mentally manipulate you. He's very calculated, cold, sharp, detached, very cunning, but he's a wolf in sheep's clothing. He presents himself as this little tiny baby page, like, I love you, everything's fine. But the second that you turn your fucking back, he's like staring at you like, how can I get her? And he moves quickly. This is fast communication, fast decisions, fast movements, fast action, fast thinking, doesn't think his things through. And then this is who he really is. Big on ego, King of Pentacles. Sorry, I was just trying to turn my brightness up. I was going to say November 13th could be significant. April or the 4th, or the number 4. Like he definitely kind of, I don't know, this card to me in this instance, this Ace of Wands, that could mean like charm, spark, passion, da 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 da. He could know how to be like that with you, right? But it just kind of always reminds me when it's this context with these kind of cards, he just thinks with his dick to boost his ego, because he's really just sad on the inside. He feels empty inside, but he wants to present this way. He has an ego. He pays bills, he gets money. I mean, that's cool, but he's just a little too calculated. We need to look up the spiritual meaning of eagles. Never seen an eagle on here before. Something about boots could be very significant. Eagles. Cows. Grapes. This is who he is by himself, truly. Okay. I want to see who you are by yourself. And 57. I like how the Empress is on the bottom of both of these decks. And your Queen of Wands is still right here. Already manipulated when you found him. Look at that right in the middle, Devil. He has your energy on him, Empress, and you have his energy on you, Devil. That's weird for a Taurus, babe. But something's not right with that. 10 of Cups reversed without him. That means you're not fulfilled. You were unhappy. You were already tired of fighting before you got with him. 7 of Wands reversed. You had your guard down as well. 2 of Cups, though. You really wanted a relationship. It's who you are. I'm telling you, it's who you are. There you go, Queen of Wands. But you had confidence before you met him. Give me 2 more, Spirit. You have lack of direction without him, babe. That's not good. Chariot in reverse. That's Cancer energy based. And Hierophant. But you naturally are upright. You're structured. You crave order and tradition. That's who you are. I don't know why I'm getting. Are you maybe Muslim? I keep getting that vibe from this energy I'm getting. I do feel that. 8 of Swords, like it wants to come out so bad. Trapped in your head, babe. And it's very easy to get binded to you because you are available to this energy. You're naive to this energy, gullible to this energy, and easy to prey on in this state. Wanting a relationship, but also gorgeous in your power. Confident, but also you're tired of fighting, you're tired of trying, your guard is down, you're trapped in your head. You're already feeling unfulfilled internally, so you need a relationship to fulfill you because it makes you feel fulfilled. It's like you need a relationship to be who you are, to be whole. You feel like that's a huge part of you, and that's okay. But what I'm saying is you need to at least be content before you get in a relationship because you lacked direction. Like you were lacking direction drastically. Like you feel like without a relationship you can't live. You can't be, nothing will be right. I mean, you need a relationship to survive pretty much. I mean, that's what it looks like. Okay. Understood. Judgment. This is really a time to face yourself and face what you've put up with. Look at that rabbit, that everything's going to be just fine. But doesn't she look more free and happy? The Judgment card is like the day of reckoning where you go to God and face your everything. And you're like, it's not a happy card. This card in this deck is happy. Like you still have prosperity. This big rock is like, I just feel like you're grounded, you're solid. Once you face yourself, you can be free. She's like floating up to the air. Yeah. Okay. I want to see, what do y'all bring out in each other? I don't see any masculine energy on you other than you know what? I just realized Hierophant. It is the card for like a organizations, right? So like church, community, maybe a cult, whatever, you know, a religious organization, could be jail, could be court, something like that, right? Marriage, be significant. Morals, integrity, upright, but it's also the card for Taurus. So basically his energy, 100% self-serving, greedy, self-centered, egotistical. He's overly full of himself. And you're coming off as you need somebody. That would be very easy to manipulate. Oh, wow, look. Like you're making a choice right now. Return or a new beginning. Second chance. Making amends and opportunity was at the bottom of the deck, meaning it's not going to happen. Beginnings. Try again, new direction, start over. New beginnings. I'm telling you. To return is not an option, I don't think. Can you show me, Spirit, how did he and her interact? Something is telling me not to ask specifically for you and specifically for him for this deck. I don't know why, but I kind of want to ask that, but I feel like I may word it wrong. There's something where I'm feeling like I don't say it like that, because it does matter the reaction you get when y'all are together. Specifically, what does he bring out of you? How do you make him act? How does he make you act? That's it. Thank you, Spirit. How does he make you act? How does he make you act, Spirit? What side does he bring out? Beauty, beginnings, and chasing. Always wanting to try again, always wanting to start over. Charming, graceful, kind-hearted. Pursuit, toxicity, resilience. There's a spider on here. And a rose and a butterfly. I never noticed this, but maybe the letter B is significant, or maybe the letter C is significant. And look, loyal, trusting, reliable, and believing. You want a second chance, reconciliation, making amends, opportunity. Why is that? Shallow was in reverse. You're not shallow. He is, though. How does she make him? Only you, but in reverse. It's not only you. How do you make him act? Better yet, I can understand why Spirit was saying, don't ask it like that. What side do you bring out? They were telling me I was going to word it wrong, and I get it now. But this is what he was with you. But this is who he is anyways. He's not devoted. He's not attached. It's not only you. It's supposed to be upright, only you. I think that fucking confirms it. And then look at this. Elusive and intimacy and lusting. Shut the fuck up. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm about to absorb your pain, your tears. Look at this. Intimacy, bonding, sensual and confiding, lusting, forbidden, non-committal, sexual energy, thinking with his dick, elusive, dishonesty, deception, trickery. He was elusive about his intimacy because he was lusting. What's right under this, Spirit? Bluff, pretending, mask, and exaggeration. He's a liar. I really feel like you know this girl. Do I think there's only one? No. Do I think there's one main one? Yes. Why did I just get the download that it's like a coworker's wife or something? That would be fucking weird. That would be really weird. November 5th could be significant. May 11th, boundaries. You need to have boundaries. You need to. No, drawing the line and enough time, waiting, cycles, moments, withdrawn, single, lonely, and solitary, silence, frozen, no words, stonewall. I actually channeled that word stonewall with you earlier, and exhaustion, depletion, drained, and long journey, confusion, uncertain, unclear, unsure, one day, someday, somewhere, another time. But there's an obsession factor here at play. You need to not, I know it's easier said than done, but I see this past life card, deja vu, repeated patterns, karmic lessons, conflicted, hot and cold decisions, multiple choices, secret admirer, suppressing and timid resistance, breaking point, limit, final straw and overwhelm, sorrow, loss, grief, and depression. Apology is what you want, and it's making you bitter. But that's just a fantasy, I'm telling you. It makes you feel hopeless with cloudy judgment. But there's distance right now, separation, space, and blockage. Thank you, Spirit. I want to shuffle these one more time, and then I want to pull 2 cards. And I want to see, is it over for real? I want to confirm, is it over? No, I don't want to ask that. No, we'll do a different deck with that one. I want to know. Give me some sort of indication of a third party, some sort of indication of infidelity, some sort of indication of what he had going on. Specifically, I'm being drawn to only ask about this one woman. All in reverse. Silence. Frozen, no word, stonewall. No, though. That's in reverse. Conflict, clashing differences, incompatibility, in reverse. I'm going to take these upright, though. Attachments, third parties, and peers. Peers. Releasing, purifying, cleansing. Clashing differences, incompatibility, silence. Stonewalling you due to conflict because he has a third party. And he's really avoiding healing. I think the only one that really should have come out in reverse is the fucking healing, because he's really avoiding it. Releasing and foundation. Foundation is on your side, releasing is on his side. You still keep getting this beauty. Clinging. Rejection. Abandoned, dismissed. Irrational fear. Obsessing, holding on, spying. Abandoned, left out, walked away, cold. Beginnings, try again, in directions, over. It's like you don't want to start over with him, but you will if you have to, but you just need a husband. That's all you care about. But it may not even be him. You know what I mean? It's just the idea of him. It's the thought of you being single. You just can't do it, but you have to do it, babes. But I really do feel like this is a cultural thing with you. There's something that I'm missing that's a cultural aspect. So my apologies if that came off as disrespectful. I do feel that there's something there that's, I really feel you may be Muslim. I don't know why I feel that. I get that energy from how you want to speak about your mother, how you value marriage and tradition. There's something about that I really do feel you may be Muslim. And if you're not, my apologies. And if you are, cool. I don't know. That's the vibe I'm getting. I just forgot to just say it on my 15, 16 on the timer. This is your karmic tower. You're the karmic tower. You met a karmic tower. Y'all are each other's karmic tower. This is your karmic tower. You're his. 10 of Swords. It's a painful ending. But like you're gonna get happiness, but you just have healing to do. I want to see, how was she with him specifically? How was she with him? Guarded. You went from your guard being in reverse. Now your guard is up. Now you're confused. 7 of Cups. 2 of Wands. Now you're indecisive with him. 2 more cards, please, Spirit. Maybe 3 if you need to. I feel 3, but 2, please. 1, 2, 3. I knew it. Fucking knew it. King of Cups. Page of Cups. And 9 of Wands. You were doing all the battling and fighting and carrying everything and being confused. You were set to make all the decisions. He appeals to your inner child, Page of Cups. So this sweet girl that just wants love, but then you find yourself almost stonewalling and being reserved with your emotions and kind of tough. Cups, Cups, Cups. Water sign. But nonetheless, it's giving wounded warrior. Indecisive, guarded, wounded warrior. Like you want love, but you don't show up for it. You show up, but you're guarded. But it wouldn't matter with him. I just want to be clear on that. But in general. He makes you chaotic and hold on way too tight. Very stubborn, won't let go, will not let go. Quite literally the definition of clinging, holding on too tightly, not listening to what you need to listen to. But love, there was love. Nonetheless, there's water signs, cups, that's emotions. There was love there. How is he with you? I want to get in his energy, spirit. I want to see how he is with her. The devil again, as soon as I split the devil. How is he with her? Y'all both have this at the bottom, 4 of Pentacles. Stubborn. Yours is more clingy, his is more stubborn. Mentally calculated. He's the same person in that sense. Still very calculated. 1. How is he with her? 2, 3, 4. 2 more, please. That's a lot. 2 more, please. 10 of Cups. That was at the that's funny. 10 of Cups literally was at the top of that big stack. And I was like, that's a lot. I'm gonna take that. And then just flip right back out by itself. Spirit was like, no, you'll take this one at least. Tower in reverse. He is avoiding a tower with you. He is, there's some gossiping, nosy energy. Or he's trying to avoid you being nosy with him. Maybe avoidant. But there's some gossip going around. There's something there. If he's pillow talking with another bitch or something, I'm not sure. But there's something there. He's yapping. Somebody's yapping. Page of Swords and watching you. This is with you. I feel like that's something attached to him. He's working hard, but also retreating at the same time. He's avoiding a tower, but trying to make it look like he's happy, 10 of Cups. While like lying, manipulating, being mentally immature and juvenile. Fucking with your mental. He manipulates your mental intentionally. And he's bored, ungrateful, disconnected, disassociated over it. Lots of Cancer energy coming through. Ace of Pentacles, like he wants to go find another opportunity. 8 of Cups elsewhere. He's ending this connection. It's like he knows he broke your heart, but like all this is at the bottom. He does not care. He either had to be really sharp with you, or he knows that he made you kind of vengeful, bitter, upset, just talking sharply. That mouth, what I say, it's like venom, snake venom. But King of Wands, because he did not know how to be a man and just say it, what he needed to say. This could have been handled a way different way. You can't help when you fall out of love. You can't help when you're interested in someone else. You can't help when you outgrow someone. You can't help when you're just no longer whatever, right? But be a man. Treat me like the woman that I'm supposed to be to you. Am I not your wife? Am I not the mother of your children? Have we not been together all this time? Did you not make a vow to me? And now you just discard me? Because you're not man enough. So for someone like you, I could see how that would be so hurtful. And you would almost turn that back on yourself and mentally be tormented. But you have to understand that it's not your fault. This has everything to do with him and nothing to do with you. You understand? This man is opportunistic. He cannot face himself. He can't. Why, if he was a real man, why wouldn't he just say, hey, I don't want to be with you anymore. How can we work this out where I can still co-parent? Let's get this divorce going. Right? Yeah, it would be hurtful, but you would still respect him for being a man, and then you would know that's how he's going to raise our sons, to at least be honest. I grounded my son one time for disregarding his girlfriend, and he was in middle school, and I don't care. That's not how we treat women. He said, but she's clingy, and she's annoying, and she wants to go to every class with me. Well, then speak to her about it, or choose not to be with her, but don't you dare ignore her. Don't do that. I grounded him. I'm not playing. I made him write an apology letter and everything. 12 years old, I'm not playing. That's not the type of man that I'm going to raise. Absolutely not. He is stubborn, and he's greedy, and he's holding on to his version of the truth. Just acting like everything's fine. He couldn't face you. It's almost like he wanted you to look like the bad guy. He wanted you to feel like you needed to check on him. He maybe left with no closure, or forced you to kick him out. It's like so he could get out of there. Like he made you mad on purpose. so that you could literally abort the fucking marriage, look, and your family, so that he could blame you and he wouldn't have to take any accountability for that, the fact that he ran you to the ground and had you burdened as hell. He literally manipulated you into taking all the blame. That's what he won't say out loud. How about say that? Say that truth. He thought about this for a while and he thought, how can I come off looking like the victim? He wants everyone to think that you are hiding things and you are not honest and you didn't display it a certain way, and he's trying to act like he's just a light, bright truth. Leo, no baby, you're the Leo. This is crazy. I know that you probably don't watch this, but Love Island, it's like this little show or whatever, but there's this couple, oh, it's like a dating show, it's like corny or whatever, but there's this couple. He literally does not want to be with her. He won't admit it though. He doesn't want to say it. He's not man enough. So he kept doing things to trigger her over and over again, but she was a hurt child, you know what I'm saying? Her child just needed love. That's what it was. She clung, but she was mad, and being deceptive, manipulating you intuitively, so he can go and make another offer to somebody else because he's a piece of shit. So he would trigger her. He would treat her like shit. She would say, I really don't like when you do this to me. And he's like, yeah, I'll work on it. When he was just so emotionally invested last week, you know? And he literally pretty much forced her to break up with him. I mean, it's pretty obvious. I mean, it gets to that point. It's like, dude, you're literally shutting me out. I can't get through. You don't want to be here. You act disgusted by my presence. I have no choice. I don't want to leave. Obviously, I've been trying to work on it. But that way he can blame you. Because at the end of the day, he just didn't want to be the one to make the decision. He disconnected. He was clear on what he wanted. He was already thinking in the future. He was already tired of fighting. He was very emotionally manipulative, and he was calculated. And he knew how to trigger you. He knows how to read emotions. He at least knows that. King of Cups knows how to read emotions, reversed or not. Reversed or not. He knows how to bring out that Page of Cups in you, make you feel vulnerable and sad and needy. He knows. And then how to make you lash out and be Queen of Swords and be sharp. He knows. He knew exactly what he was doing. Oh, he did. Yeah. I do want to ask about this cheating thing, but I'm going to send this video, 2447. I ain't going to do a last video, babe. Just, I want to focus on whatever this infidelity thing is. But, yeah. My God. I'm so sorry,